It should.
So Janet Jackson's brother, Randy Jackson, spilled the tea on Janet's marriage with her ex-husband, well, with her husband that she separated from, Wissam Al-Mana. He said that Janet suffered a lot of verbal abuse during the marriage.
Who said this?
Her brother, Randy Jackson. Later on, during the marriage. You know what tells people you screen cap them, right?
It only tells them that when they send you a private message in an Insta snap.
Oh.
Trust me. I know. So if someone was to send me a
now go back to the original picture.
What original picture? So let's just say they were to send me this in my DM, but it was like a Insta snap picture. Once I screenshot, it would let them know that. But on this, it doesn't let you know. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm worried because I don't want you to get in trouble. Anybody ask why you screen cap their stuff?
Somebody did once, and then that's when I found out what it does. You know who asked me that?
Oh. Really?
Yes. See, because that airplane mode shit don't work no more. Because it did used to work. Don't work. Actually, I'll tell you that later. I had to make up a lie. Here I go.
There ain't no mistake.
No, it wasn't.
I know. But you gotta take two hands.
Okay. Did I tell you I saw her outside here?
Yeah.
And she spoke too. Because I didn't see her. She saw me and she spoke. She better have. Okay.
I'm not doing this tonight.
I bet you I had that for you too.
I wouldn't be mad. I mean, I might be a little bit. But I mean, you know, I don't even like the pictures and stuff.
I know you don't.
The videos. You know?
Because she is a mess. Yes.
You get naked enough on there, you're going to get a lot of people climbing up that tree.
Okay. Because they all want to climb up that tree.
Okay. Back to Janet. We got sidetracked. Sorry,
yes, we did. Wait, what are you talking about, Janet? Child?
That's how you weekend.
Forget about it.
Yeah. So yeah, she was suffering verbal abuse, like later on throughout their relationship, and you know he just made her feel like she was trapped in her home. And Randy moved to London, or he was living in London, and was like,
this is what her brother said.
Yeah, and he wanted Janet to stay in with him because he's like, if you want to keep going through this, then something's gonna happen. So I guess she never moved in with him, but he was trying to keep it away from the mother and the father that Janet was going through this while she's pregnant and stuff like that. But eventually the family found out, and everybody's been supportive. Like they all went over there.
I just feel like, excuse me, I feel like that wasn't Randy's place to.
It sure enough wasn't.
It wasn't. He could have said something saying that, you know, the family wanted our sister to be back home with us, you know, closer to us, whatever the case may be. He didn't have to go into great detail, oh, she felt like a prisoner in her home, or the husband was doing this and doing that. He didn't have to say that, especially if she ain't saying it. And that's the problem that I have with a lot of friends and family members, when they announce certain things before the actual person says something about it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't, I don't think that was cool, because who's to say if Janet ever wanted to say why she got a divorce with him from her husband? You know what I mean?
Not unless she gave him the advice. I mean, gave him permission.
But I don't think she would have.
But I still wouldn't want.
No,
because Janet has been good enough speaking
right on her own. And why of all people, Randy?
Yeah, I mean, just who she's closest with now. After Michael's not here.
Yeah, and there's too much going on in their family.
Way too much.
Way too much. You know what I mean? We really talked. You know, for years we talked about, and I don't mean me and you, but I think I'm talking about the public. For years, the public talked about the Knowles family, good and bad. Talked about this and talked about that. But one thing you can say about them is that when shit goes on in their family, they keep it in the family.
But you got the other ones, they talk because they want to be in that spotlight.
But they shouldn't do that.
No, they shouldn't. Randy,
you shouldn't put your sister's business out there just to be in the spotlight. You had your day.
Yeah, right.
Over 30 years ago.
But she's been with, like, we've been seeing them together for a while now. And, you know, I'm glad she's with somebody. You know, she's flying overseas and living.
Who she's with?
Her brother.
Oh, I thought you meant dating somebody. I was dating.
Oh, no.
She moves fast. Too damn fast.
No, but something I
that's
thought about is when she was thinking that she would never get married again.
Right. Until she got married.
It's not what I want.
She don't need to get married no more.
No.
Two people in Hollywood that don't need to get married no more. Her and Halle Berry. They don't need to be married no more. Because every time they get married, it don't last. And then they always be quiet.
You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. But apparently something's going on because they don't know how to keep a man. So they need to not be married. They are two women. They are two women who need to be just dating. They don't need to be married. Date, and then when you get tired of them, send his ass on. You know what I mean?
And keep it out the public.
And keep it out the public. Don't keep getting married to motherfuckers and then y'all get married and then you know.
But see, Janet didn't want to tell us she was married. We found out a year later that she was married. And she could have kept that to herself like she did when we didn't even know she was married.
Well, then that's one of the reasons why Randy should have kept this to himself. Because the sister.
I think that was Janet's story. Now Janet's been crying.
It was her story.
Janet was crying on the stage saying, "This is my life," or "This is me."
What stage?
Bitch, on her tour.
Oh.
And
no, I was trying to figure out what stage you were talking about.
Yeah, she was performing on I think her doing her act now, and she's saying, "This is me." This, you know,
she ain't got to worry about you know, yeah.
And you know, she's been through a lot, and this is just, you know, I don't know what to say. I wouldn't want that for nobody, and I'm glad that she got out that situation. And with Janet being able to tell her story when she gets a chance to do that, it's going to help so many people. Because it's better when you hear it from the horse's mouth on the things that they've been through. It's kind of like it reminded me of Dirty Laundry. Like, bitch, you would never guess that I was trapped in my fucking house.
Right.
And I was getting verbally abused.
Right.
That's all I can think about is Dirty Laundry. The lyrics.
But
Janet Jackson, like.
But Kelly did it on her own terms, and she said it when she was ready.
Yeah,
Michelle didn't come out and say nothing. Beyonce didn't come out and say anything. Solange didn't come out and say anything. Kelly came out and said it when Kelly was ready.
And you know what?
And the simple fact that all of that Dirty Laundry came out so many years later, but all of it was revealed in Destiny's Child song Girl, and we didn't even realize. You see what I'm saying? They sung the song, they did it so damn good, and then none of them ever came out and said, well, you know, we were really doing this because, you know, Kelly was going through something. They just made it seem like, oh, you know, this is just a girl song, and we're going to have Kelly be the one that acting like she's not really knowing that, wait, they really weren't singing about Kelly. Because none of them opened their mouths and said anything. And that's how it should be. That's why I said for years people were talking about them, but they know how to keep shit in their circle. And you ain't going to get too much leaks out of them. And if you do get leaks, you're trying to figure out, well, if it's true or not, because you know they don't ever say nothing any damn way. That's how I thought the Jacksons operated. But apparently I'm wrong.
Hell, and you know they've never been that way. Excellent toy.
Yeah. Child.
Podcast.
Yeah. Hey.
You remember that shit?
Yes, I do.
It's like podcast.
And I remember you getting me all the way together saying, I ain't never heard nobody say they wanted to be
everyone
wanted to be Jack. That was the read of the year, I think it was.
Yeah,
it was a good read. That was a good season of The Apprentice.
Yes.
Yeah, Nene Leakes, Star Jones, Casper the Ghost, Latoya Jackson. Little John was on there.
Yeah.
It was just a whole bunch of...
Gary Busey. It was a bunch of people.
Meatloaf.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. Donald Trump.
Yeah, he wasn't that crazy at the time.
Oh no, he was crazy. We just didn't know.
Yeah. We didn't know about that side.
We didn't know about that side.
Yeah. And then, you know, he's still talking about both sides. He's still talking about today. I got the CNN alert this afternoon.
What both sides?
Says, get you on my phone. It says,
well, let me see if I
Donald Trump blames both sides again. 1 hour ago. So let me see the message back.
Let me see if I can find it. Wait a minute. How do you do it? Oh. Well, see, I delete my shit. No, they do, but I be deleting them when they come up.
I don't be deleting the notifications.
I do. Wait, how do you go bring it down?
Go over. Yeah, right from there, pull it down.
Oh. Sorry.
You ain't got no notification there.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh wait, yes I do. Here it is.
Yeah.
President once again said white supremacists and counter protesters were both at fault in the deal of Charlottesville Valley. He keeps talking. He needs to let that go.
Mm-hmm.
We've moved on from that.
Yeah, and Tim Scott just talked to you yesterday, right? Allegedly. So,
who the hell is Tim Scott?
He's
the Black Republican.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you want one of these?
No.
You know anybody with that?
I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. No. First of all, they're big. I've seen them in person.
Yeah. I had one.
I know you had one, bitch.
They got rid of it.
And I remember you had it hidden in one of them drawers.
Yes. You remember that shit?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
I don't know what I was thinking, but...
Oh, I know what you were thinking.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't nothing going inside of me. I know that. So... I shouldn't have said that, period.
You are saying it today.
I'm
not saying nothing.
I'm changing the subject. Speaking of the subjects, let's go to the last subject, the Braxton. Toni Braxton released a new song today called Deadwood. Okay. It's different. I love Toni's voice, but it's different. It's going to take me like a couple more listens.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
can you hear her?
Yeah, bitch, you know, that's Toni Braxton.
I mean, like, can you understand what she's saying?
Oh, yeah, that's Toni Braxton. I've never had a hard time understanding what she's saying.
Well, sometimes on some songs there are, like, cause she, and you like, huh? Why are you thinking? And then that's when you hear her. But she's still a fucking legend.
Yes.
And you will never hear me say otherwise.
Yeah.
She's a legend.
Yeah, don't do that to Toni.
She's a legend.
Yeah. Toni, she is. Whoever the man was, she was getting him together, and she was singing. I give her that. But it's definitely not. No. No. We trying it. Which one?
There's two of them?
It could be. From what I'm hearing. But listen, North Korea has fired an identified projectile.
What the heck do Toni Braxton?
Bitch, North Korea fired an identifiable.
Can you imagine if one of the missiles came past
your
your own closet, your room window?
As long as it don't hit here, we're gonna feel the effects. As long as it don't hit here, I don't know where no bunker. We need to know where all the bunkers are at in Philadelphia.
Your basement.
No, something more safer.
That's why we have basements up here. Because something happened to go in the basement.
But them basement got windows.
Okay, you cover the window.
Lord. I could just stay in my room for all that.
And the windows, you gotta go all the way to the back. And what's the name?
It need to be like a fallout shelter somewhere.
You do have a fallout shelter. Your basement.
Nice.
It's a shelter where people fall on it. And they told me, Nina and Robin told me.
What?
The other day.
About who? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I asked her, what's the name already told me. And you don't feel no type of remorse about stuff like that, and what's the name at all. He said, you bring all this drama to my house, and then you just act like, shit ain't, he said because, oh wait, I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah. But yeah, so Toni Braxton Deadwood new single is out. Go get it. Listen to it. Stream it. At least stream it, because streaming should get the coin if you don't want to buy it. We gotta support our artists. Toni Braxton, and she has a new album coming out at the top of next year called Sex and Cigarettes. Mm-hmm. And Tamar Braxton put a new post out today saying that her album come out next Friday, and her album Bluebird Of Happiness is her last album.
Which is a very nice cover.
Her best and her last album. Yeah.
She's a very nice
album.
I'm
always like, I want to put her face on the album cover. I don't see her face.
I know, because for a while, for a few days, I was just scrolling seeing the album cover, not even knowing that it was an album cover. Because I didn't even pay attention to the words on the cover. I just paid attention to the picture. I was like, oh, this is so nice. And I just kept scrolling.
Yeah. But I want, like, I know Tamar's doing an independent route, but you heard Tamar Braxton, like, for your album to come out next Friday, what's the day? Not next Friday, it's 2 weeks. She got 2 weeks.
The 29th.
The 29th. You got 2 weeks. And I think she tried to beat the Grammy cutoff date. But girl, where's the videos? I didn't even see the video for my man. Do she got a video for that? I don't know what's going on, but come on now, talk show season, you need to be everywhere. Even you need to make an appearance on the
Well, she could have had a performance on her own talk show, but...
Ooh, don't do that. It's coming, I think. I don't know. But it better not
What
be
about
like
that deal that happened with her and Steve Harvey?
I was about to say, it better not be like how Steve Harvey did, because
yeah,
Steve
why would
Harvey,
they announce that and then not even? Why would they do that, Kevin?
I don't know, but look, she gonna be all right.
She is gonna be all right. She got Tamar Braxton is well off when it comes to the being all right stage, but I feel like they shouldn't have announced that situation with her and Steve Harvey, because that was months and months ago.
But they had to put something out there.
Yeah, but they put it out there and then you haven't heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because I mean, I haven't seen her like host anything.
Right.
But I mean,
because you would assume that if something was going to really pop off, it would have popped off right now, September. This is when the show.
Yeah, this is when the show was supposed to come. Her show was supposed to come out this season. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe I don't know. But I know that she can go back on the real just to. I think it would be good for both. I think it would be good on both parts, on both sides, as Donald Trump said. It would be good to come there, sing, and leave. And
would you want to go back to a show that fired you?
Well, it depends. They got to smooth things over. Remember, Star Jones got fired from The View, and they said, and then she said that she was leaving, and then they was like, no, bitch, now you only got to come back to work no more.
And now she comes back.
Yeah,
but Star Jones is a different story, because I mean, really.
But then
what did Star Jones do after The View? Nothing.
But she had a couple legal court shows or whatever.
And then where did that lead her?
Listen,
Nowhere.
I don't know. But she got married. That
was on The View.
Listen, Star got coins. She
does have coins, but I'm just saying, what is she doing out there? You know,
she got that show. She wrote that book. That's how they became a show.
I think she went back to being a lawyer.
Yeah,
I do think she.
But she wrote that book. It was called Satan's Sisters. And
I didn't read that.
That book turned into the fucking show on VH1.
Yeah, but I didn't read that.
Yeah, but you know, when you, I feel like she'll be back. I don't know about this season, but the Real's doing big things. They're going to be live now, but that's going to be. How y'all going to be? I don't know how they're going to be live at 8 o'clock in the morning in California, and they're going to be coming on over here.
Oh my God!
It's going to be live now, but
unless it's not going to be at 8 no more.
Look, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it live early in the morning. Like people going to
unless they come on like around 2 something.
Yeah, 2 something like they do on the talk.
Yeah, 2 something here.
But they said 11 o'clock. So, but the good thing about it is they'll be able to touch on topics like that happened the day before, like The View. So.
No, they can be on 8 o'clock in the morning. I thought you meant 8 o'clock in the morning.
No,
here.
No.
And then but 8 o'clock in the morning, they can be on 8 o'clock in the morning. That's just a little too early for that type of show, though.
But what time do The Real come on in other time zones? Because
I don't know.
It comes on at 11 over here. I don't know. So that's going to be tough. But it's a good thing for them. The View is doing okay. Some of their topics now, bitch, I'm starting to find myself switching at the 11:15, 11:20. Now, I'm not sitting here watching Whoopi Goldberg talk about 25 years of Sister Act. Now, come on. She had Wendy McKenna and
Kathy G.
Yeah, they was on there this morning. And I said, ooh, one of them didn't age too well. But I'm going to keep that to myself. And, you know, but everybody was talking about Sister Act. And I did get a chance about Sister Act 1.
Yeah, that was the first one was my movie.
I seen the first one for the first time like maybe a month or 2 ago.
Wow.
And it's good, but it was good.
The first one was always my favorite.
It could be better than Sister Act 2.
The Sister Act 2, I think a lot of people like Sister Act 2 because it was a younger cast and, you know, in the case. But the first one was always my movie because, you know what's so funny? I used to be able and still can recite Sister Act, the first one. I think I was reciting it one day when me and you was watching it downstairs in the living room when it was on.
Yeah, that was the day I watched it from beginning to end.
Yeah, because that's my movie. I can recite that one back from cover to cover, the first one. But I always found interesting is that a lot of young people at the time, you know, like when I was in high school or whatever, a lot of young people loved Sister Act 2. But none of them could tell you how she even came about becoming a nun, because none of them had ever saw the first one. So I was the only one that saw it. Like, well, she became a nun because she witnessed this murder, and she was leaving from her boyfriend, who was this big drug dealer, and this big bad guy, and then she had to go into hiding because she had witnessed him kill somebody, and then he was waiting to come. He was telling his friends to go get her and kill her, and then she went to the cops, and the cops had to put her in the witness protection program. So the only place they put her was somewhere where they would never look for her at, which was in the convent, because she was lounging out there in Las Vegas. No, Reno, Nevada, not Las Vegas, and Reno, which is a place Reno is like the Atlantic City of Nevada, because nobody goes there.
Yeah.
Nobody goes there. Who goes to Reno?
Isn't it the state capital, Reno?
Yeah, but it's like the Atlantic City of Nevada.
But people go to Atlantic City.
Yeah, but old people.
Atlantic City used to pop back in the day.
Atlantic City still could pop. It still could, but they need to bring some shit down there. They need to really bring some shit down there. Like it could pop, but it's just too too much catered to the older folks.
That's the place your grandma would go to on a bus trip.
On a bus trip for $20 and get the $20 back. Yeah. So they only pay $5. So they pay $20 and get $20 back. So you only pay $5. Whole trip. Now how are these people making money off of stuff like that? Tell me I'm lying. Don't they do that?
Yeah.
They get there, they pay $25 for this bus trip. They get all the way down to the casino and get $20 back. So they only pay $5 for this whole bus trip. How the fuck is the person throwing the trip making money? You're not, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. That was the old school bus trip for the church.
I used to get. Let me tell you something. When I used to come there, like, wait, I'm getting my money back. Why did I even pay? Why did I even
pay? I'm scared because they knew you wasn't going to get no fucking. You're not going to win no big money off of that shit. It's all rigged. And that's rigged, Donald Trump.
That was back in the day bus trips. They don't do bus trips like that no more.
No. No, they don't. Because old people's not old like they used to be.
No, they're not. They're not.
Grandmama's 42. She ain't got time for the shit.
And then the only reason why a lot of young people do go to Atlantic City is because you get a lot of deals on the hotels, which is good too. But I mean, they don't have anything else down there. Like they need to build an amusement park like they have in Wildwood. They need to have some because the boardwalk is horrible.
These roller coasters, but it's because I don't want no cheap roller coasters. It needs to be a nice theme park because these
the boardwalk in Atlantic City is horrible. It just has the hotels. There's no type of nothing. Like Wildwood is much better because you have the the different piers with the different rides. I mean Wildwood is not the best because I grew up going to Wildwood every year. But it's way 10 times their boardwalk is 10 times better.
Yeah, I'm scared of these rides. Now I'm gonna just sit in the fucking teacup because you go upside down,
you can
bitch.
Fit in this teacup.
Huh?
You can fit in the teacup?
Yeah, bitch. I'm small. I lost too much. I used to be a big girl, not anymore.
You did?
Yeah. I can get in the teacup.
I know that's right. Listen, if you can get in the teacup, you can.
That's the only thing or a bumper car. I could do a bumper car.
I ain't been to nobody's bumping cars in years.
Yes, someone something like that.
Because let me tell you something. I feel like me driving is a bumper car. Because I'm always getting next.
Because you be looking at the men's too much.
I don't look at nobody. Now you're trying me, bitch. You're trying me. I don't know what you drinking in that fucking car.
You ain't even see me sip from it yet.
Well, I smell it though.
Oh yeah, I ain't even sip from it. I said, no, I'm alright. I thought I might need a little cocktail, a little shot. I was alright. I did good.
It smells like coconut.
It's kiwi raspberry.
Is that what that is when you get that bottle?
Kiwi.
Pinnacle.
Yeah, Pinnacle nightclub. Kiwi strawberry.
Remember dances?
I've never been to it, but it's on Girard Avenue.
No, it was.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day. You go to that alley? Because that's where it was located now.
Yeah, 9 something. Right. It was right off of Girard Avenue. That was your thing back in the day? We don't talk about that.
No.
I've never been.
Baby! Even the layout was the bomb. You everybody coming all out the alleyway. You like, where are these kids coming from? There's a club right down there. It was always a dark street too. It never seemed like no street light was on down there.
I think the address was 901 or 9 something.
I don't know what the address was. I just knew where it was at.
And was you dancing in there? Was Beyonce a solo artist at the time?
I don't know. That was years ago.
Yeah.
That was years
Bitch, you were telling your age. That was a teeny bop.
I think it was still Destiny's Child.
Okay.
Survivor album in those days.
Now, how was you getting there?
The sub, because the sub that's right off there. Bro, Gerard.
I know your sister wasn't going.
Hell no! Okay. And I better not see her the fuck in there. I better not.
Oh, what was you going with?
Don't worry about
Blackwood.
Yeah, we would be.
Have you ever been to the Breakfast Club?
No.
You never went?
No. Those clubs?
No.
I remember that time I went to Mac Street and I said, whose house is y'all taking me to? Bitch, I went there.
That was the I'm
going home. I'm getting out of here.
That was the after hours.
Yeah, that was the real after hours after hours.
It was not going on. Back in those times. I'm old, bitch. I survived so much. I'm glad to still be here, okay?
It was a lot going.
Because a lot of a lot of people not here. But it was a mess back in those times. But I enjoyed it because it was so new to me. I was just like a kid eating up everything.
Ooh!
Not like that.
You probably weren't eating up everything.
No, I wasn't.
bitch.
No,
Oh my God.
I was taking it in.
Oh, I mean, I bet
I don't mean like that.
let me tell you something. Because Kamak Street was a house, and it had several rooms.
Bitch. Well, how many rooms did you go in?
The one
How many
room,
times did you go?
one time.
Who's alive?
We went one time, and I'll call Eddie right now and say, Eddie, remember that time we went to Kamak Street? That was my first and last time going through that door. Okay, we'll go back in there again.
And then I think it was like in West Philly.
No, it wasn't. Kamak Street was in me.
Like north. Yeah, north.
Yes. Walk from my house.
That's right. I'm pointing that way, bitch. But it was another one they had. It was
I only went to the one Kamak Street on Kamak Street. Kamak Street was on Kamak Street.
Yeah.
I remember that day. I'll never forget that. As long as I live, we went, and it was like we was riding around. I think I did go to the Breakfast Club before, because it's in North Philly.
It was one like at.
It's like a big open up. Yeah, I think we did.
One at 8th School. It was like they've been all Breakfast Clubs moving all around.
Well, anyway, when we went to Kamak Street, and we was walking down that street, and I said, "Wait a minute, where the fuck is the club at? Because this is a residential block."
Yeah, it was right into my house.
Right in the house. And did you went? Because I can't remember if we went to the front
They
door.
used to advertise Kamak Street on the
Yes, they
line.
did. Yeah, they did. Remember the party? Oh.
Here's the next time. You have a special request from to something.
See, I now got it. The party line and all that has just upgraded to Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat.
Yes.
Because that was our Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, the party line and shit like that.
It was a mess.
It was a fucking
And then,
mess.
you know what?
You were being a mess.
Yes, it was a mess back in those times. Because then, you be talking with your friends, and then y'all talking about the same
person. Kevin, the same damn. We used to have, let me tell you something. Oh my God. On my block, we used to have, like Friday and Saturday night, a group of us, we would come out there, and it'd be late at night. This would be in the summertime, because that's when we'd be able to stay out late. And we would, my friend Khalif and his sister Thamina, she was a bit older than us, and they would get their house phone, because they had a cordless, and we'd come out on the steps and call on the party line, and we would just have a ball on the party line. A fucking, and then sometimes you would hear people like, oh my God, I know who this is. You like, have a fucking ball. Those were the days.
Yep. I remember those days.
And then don't start talking to somebody that you might like because you meet up with them.
Yeah, that's the tough part, because some of them be lying. They be lying. And I just be like, oh no.
You meet up with them. Then you realize somebody's dad.
One time
somebody's mom.
One time I left my CD player at somebody's house. Well, it wasn't my CD player. It was Sam's CD player.
You left it in somebody's house?
Yeah, and I was supposed to get it. And mind you, I was a mess back those times. I had to be like 17, 18.
Yeah, that's what we always do.
Yeah, but this guy had a baby. He was young. But I remember, I know exactly where he lived, right on Drive. And I left the CD player there.
Because you was that scared?
No, I just forgot to take it home. I don't know how I forgot.
Because you probably had probably some good.
It was none of that. It was, first of all,
no, there is no.
I was
you
not.
Didn't go to nobody's house to talk. Because I damn sure did. And I've been to a few houses. I'm gonna let you know right now, I was a mess.
But even though being, I'm just.
I was.
See, this is
what
I'm doing.
Nobody's house to talk.
That's why I said I'd be so like when I finally, when I knew that everything was like, cause I was
talk. What are we gonna talk about? Now let me tell you something. I would be nervous, but that's because you're young and you're dumb and you don't know no better.
Yeah.
Now that I'm older, I'm like, bitch, I'm not going to nobody.
I don't have, because now it's different.
Now it's different. Nobody's house.
You gotta, first of all, you gotta meet, and if you want to do that public place,
and not at night.
Not at night, daytime.
Because I don't know who you coming with.
Yeah, but if you want to be nasty, you screen cap. You know, first of all, this when if I do something, I say FaceTime. FaceTime and I screen cap. Bam! I'm telling you my secret. FaceTime, you screen cap it. See, I have a little button where I can just screen cap. I don't have to press the buttons. I just.
How do you do that on my? Oh, your thing stays on the side like that. I don't like that button on the thing.
That's all right. And then what you do is you text this. You text the phone number and you text the picture. Anything happened, that's who it was with. And Yeah, but I don't really do nothing, so you know, I'm gonna delete some of this stuff, but I don't know how we got here, but yeah.
I don't know how we got there either, but
yeah. The party line was the thing back in the day, and then they had it went from that to Adam for Adam, everybody being on there. Then it's just the AOL chat rooms and the Yahoo chat rooms.
Oh my God!
It went to all of that, because then you don't know who you're really chatting with. But that's why I'm grateful for shows like, what's his name, Chris Hansen, getting the people, because people be lying about who they are and stuff, sending fake pictures. At that time, I didn't have my eyes wasn't trained to know what was fake and what was real. But yeah, you grow up, you do some growing up. Y'all gotta be way ahead of your children when it comes to the internet game and stuff that they do. Because if we was out there doing this, who knows what's the new shit that we don't even know about that these new kids know about. Y'all gotta be on top of it. But listen, y'all, we wanna go. It's late as hell. And I don't know how to get, I know everything in this video will make it back. Thank y'all for watching. We will see y'all next week with another video. And y'all be cool. And for those asking about my mom is doing okay. We transferred her to a new facility. To me, it's a much better facility, and she's more closer to home. So, thank y'all for your prayers, and we will talk to y'all soon.
Anytime.
Peace.
Bye.
And who is this? Who is this?
Answer.
I don't know. I don't know his number. No. Hello? No, it's me. We just got...
Who that, Amber? Because that's what it sound like.
Yeah.
What she want?
Hello?
You came up here today?